Mark, you've been here sort of 2 weeks now. First league game's done and first league game's won. How sort of relieving is it to get that out of the way?
Yeah, it's a very important victory for us. I think I said after the game, it was almost like a must-win game for us. I know it's very early in the season, but we didn't want to find ourselves rock bottom of the league going into October. So it was an important win for us, and the first 3 points of the season, which is always important. And now we're on to the next one.
And how difficult is it to go into a team that's in poor form and with pretty much exactly the same squad, turn that into a winning team?
Yeah, I mean, it's one game, so it's nothing sort of revolutionary just yet. We've actually had a good block of training the last couple of weeks. We obviously had no game last Saturday, so it's been good for me to see the players up close in training sessions, for them to sort of get to know us as well in terms of what we're trying to do. So yeah, it's a work in progress. But that's football, really. You when you sort of think you've cracked it is often the time that you get found out, and it's just a case of sort of working week to week, trying to improve. As long as everybody's got the right attitude and the right mindset to want to improve, that's the most important thing. But it isn't ideal. Obviously, we missed, haven't been here. Throughout the pre-season phase, and I always place a lot of importance on that pre-season in terms of getting your ideas across, getting the fitness levels right. So never completely ideal to come in during the season, but we have got an awful lot of time to go. I mean, I think we've got something like 90 odd league points still to play for, so it's a massive chunk of the season to go, and hopefully we can start to produce good performances and see if we can get ourselves up that league table.
And how are yourself and Dan finding yourself settling in as well? I know the fans have taken to you very, very well early on.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, well, that's good to know. I'm sure they won't take to me too much if we keep losing games of football, but that's normal in management. But no, I've really enjoyed the first couple of weeks. We've got a good facility here. We try to do things properly. And as I say, the players' attitudes have been fantastic, and everyone's given me a warm welcome. So I'm really happy to be here. I was out of management for a little bit longer than I really wanted to be. Obviously, the COVID situation made things difficult, with non-league football. But I'm delighted to be back in management. I thank the club, and in particular Dave Boggins, for giving me the opportunity. And what I want to try to do is make the most of it. But we've got a decent group of players. I think the previous management worked very, very hard to get the players in the building, and I would just like to mention those guys, because it's it's never nice when people lose their jobs, and it's happened to me in football. So I wish those guys all of the best, and there's an opportunity for myself and Daniel, and we are delighted to be here.
And I don't know how much you can sort of speak about it, but can we have a little bit of an update on the squad? I think we've got the two that will be announced tomorrow, and then this will go out, and we've had a couple leave that have already been spoken about as well.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, there will be a couple of new signings announced tomorrow. I'm pleased with those guys, to get those guys in the building. A defensive player, defender, and an attacking player, which areas I think we needed to improve. There has been a few lads that have gone out the building sort of this week. I'm not sure quite when the club would like to announce that, so I can't say too much on that. But I did say, I think in my first interview, that we needed to change the dynamics of the squad a little bit. There was an awful lot of players here. And I don't really like working with groups of 23, 24 players. My ideal really is 18 outfield players and 2 keepers. So there was always going to be a little bit of changes within the squad. I think as you say, when this interview goes out, hopefully there'll be a couple that people will see that we brought in, and a couple, but one in particular, a really exciting signing. So let's hope that they can come in and improve us.
And finally, on to Oxford City as well. How are you looking forward to that game? It's a bit of a personal one for you as well.
Yeah. Obviously enjoyed my time at Oxford. Really did. Good club. Very good team. David Oldfield, the manager, has done an excellent job with them, and they've been pretty consistent really over the last year. I know some of the players very well, having signed them, and typical. Obviously first home league game, and we're playing my old club, but what I really want to do is try to sort of get 3 points for Hemel Hempstead. That's where I'm working now. All of my focus is on trying to improve us. But yeah, I mean, Oxford, it'll be nice to see some familiar faces. It's an important league game for us. Oxford are doing very well. I'm not sure exactly where they are in the table, but they're right up there. And we're obviously need to improve our position. But it's a game that we're really looking forward to. Hopefully the supporters can get behind us, and we can try and give them something to get excited about by playing some good football, and hopefully getting them sort of fully engaged in the game. But Saturday can't come quick enough, because obviously we didn't have a game last weekend, so it's one we're all looking forward to, and the lads are certainly looking forward to playing the game.
Right, thank you very much.